for now, I'm going to send you over to Tiffany's channel. She is going to take over with analytics. So wrap it up for us, Tiffany.
Knowing how to read your YouTube analytics to grow your YouTube channel, especially as a small YouTuber, is one of the biggest strategies you can have if you want to grow fast in 2020. Reading your analytics can answer questions such as, how do I reach 1,000 subscribers? How can I grow my channel for free? And my personal favorite, why is my channel not growing? So today I'm going to answer the top 5 most asked questions when it comes to growing your YouTube channel, and I'm going to share how to answer those questions by reading your YouTube analytics. And today's video is extra special as it's actually in collaboration with 3 other female YouTube growth channels. And thank you, Nessa, for passing off. If you have not seen her video, she's talking all about how to grow your YouTube channel using collaborations. So make sure to check out her video after this one. I'll leave the entire playlist with all of the creators at the end of this video. But for now, let's dig into how to read your YouTube analytics so you can grow your channel in 2020 right after this shout out.
Thanks for helping us build this community. I really appreciate it. Today's shout out winner goes to this channel right here. And if you would like to shout out on our next video, make sure to comment down below or take a screenshot of you watching this video and tag us over on Instagram.
Okay, so one of the biggest and most asked questions when it comes to YouTube is, so how do I get more subscribers? Of course, your YouTube analytics will tell you how to get more subscribers, but I do want to let you know there are some things that you need to do first before you dig into your analytics. So one, you want to make sure you know exactly who your channel is for. So who are you talking to? What problems do you solve for them? And then you want to dig into what your audience wants to see. This comes from keyword research and knowing exactly what they're typing into the search bar on YouTube. But of course, taking that information, you want to rank your videos in search. And finally, you want to make follow-up videos of the videos that are bringing in the most subscribers, which is what we're going to dig into right now in your YouTube analytics.
All right, guys, so we are in our creator studio. So from your creator studio, you can get to your analytics 2 ways. Over here off the sidebar, there says analytics. You can click on that, or where it says channel analytics, you can go to channel analytics down here. So I'm just going to click here. This is a default setting. If you want to change this, you can from the drop down menu. I always recommend going to your last 90 days because 28 days isn't enough data sometimes. So once you click on that, you're going to hover over here where it says subscribers. These are tabs. So go ahead and click on this tab here. And then you're going to scroll down to where it says see more and click on that. This is going to bring up what is known as a secret menu because not a lot of people click on these, but if you are not diving into see more, I highly recommend it. Something I do to make it a little bit easier to read is I change the line chart to a bar graph, and then it'll let me know which videos are bringing in the most subscribers in the last 90 days. So if you click on this, it'll bring up the video, or you can scroll down here and hover over it. It'll tell me which videos are doing that. So the video that's bringing me in the most subscribers is this one right here. So 10 mommy YouTube channel niche ideas. The next one's going to be trendy fall video ideas, and then a Halloween fall video idea, and then 100 subscribers in 1 week. So something I'll notice here is these are talking about channel and video ideas. This indicates that people are looking for more information on this topic. So this is definitely a topic in general that I want to cover. And then I would want to make a direct follow-up video to this one here. So if you go ahead and click on this little tab here, this is your analytics. You can click on this one, and then it brings me to just this video's analytics. So something I want to see is which videos are similar in the search terms. So if you go to reach, you scroll down, you'll notice that a lot of my traffic is coming from search. And so I'm going to look up traffic source here where it says YouTube search and see which search terms are being put into the YouTube search bar for this video to come up. So for instance, if I wanted to see what comes up here, I can copy this. I use TubeBuddy for all of my keyword research. I'll put that into the keyword explorer, and then I just want to see which videos come up when I put this in to see if there's something that I can do something similar on that's within my niche. So it shows a lot of mom YouTube channels. So maybe I can do something that's like the top 20 mom YouTube channels to watch right now. Something else you can do is go down to your traffic source where it says suggested, and then this is another good idea to see what videos are similar to this one to get more ideas from. And again, you want to click see more. It's going to bring up another one of those graphs. And then this is what I was talking about. So 26 YouTube video ideas for moms. And we already know that my other two videos that were doing well in the top 3 was a fall video idea and a Halloween video idea. So I already know that those videos do well on my channel. So doing something like this where it combines video ideas and it combines mom channels is a good indicator that this will bring me in more subscribers, since that's what's bringing me in the majority of my subscribers already.
Okay, now that I know how to get more subscribers, when should I post my videos? All right, so just like most things on YouTube, when to post your videos really does depend on who your audience is. And if you are someone who lives in the US, but say your audience is not in the US, posting at a convenient time for you isn't going to help since your audience is not online. So you want to really make sure you know where your audience is based at. And of course, your analytics can tell you that too.
Okay, again, just like most things, you want to make sure you default this to the last 90 days so you have enough data. And then you're going to go over to where it says audience up here. And then you scroll down just a little bit. You're going to notice that there is a purple graph here that lets you know when your viewers are the most active on YouTube. So something you'll notice here is the light purple is basically nobody's on, and then this is a darker purple to where it starts to pick up. Then you see this here, it's consistently picked up, and then it kind of fades. And then you'll notice that there's super dark purple lines. So this is when your viewers are the most active on your channel. So if you're trying to figure out which days to post, trying to find days that have the most dark purple lines is probably your best bet. So for instance, on my channel, it's saying that I have the highest peak on Wednesdays around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I also want to make sure I'm not posting exactly at 9 a.m. because I'm missing out on all of this as well. So I want to post a couple of hours before. Also, YouTube does take a while to slot your video across the board in like search or suggested. So posting earlier than your peak gives YouTube enough time in a couple of hours to slot you and get out your notifications. Also, if you are a TubeBuddy user, if you scroll down a little bit more, TubeBuddy just updated their system, so it actually tells you your best times to post as well. When it comes to figuring out where your viewers are at, you can scroll down a little bit more and this will tell you who is watching your videos and where. So you see here 57.1% is for the US, and this is good to note because you want to know what time zones you're going to be reaching. So for instance, I'm on the West Coast, so what 7 a.m. for me is 10 a.m. for the East Coast. So I want to make sure I put that into perspective as well, because even though it's super early for me, it's almost mid-morning for everybody else. So knowing where in the world everybody is watching your videos from is a good indicator of when you want to post.
Okay, cool. So now I know how to get more subscribers and I know when to post my videos, but how do I get more views? Okay, this is another great question. And honestly, getting views is all about the 3 T's: title, thumbnails, and topic. If you can nail all 3 of those, you can definitely get more views on your channel. But before we dig into your analytics to see if you're doing it correctly, I want to explain the 3 T's a little bit more. So the first thing to focus on is your topic. Is the thing that you are making or the content that you are trying to develop for your audience, is this something that they really want to see? Then number 2, you're going to want to move on to your title. You want to make sure that it's keyword heavy and that you're mixing things that your audience is actually typing into the YouTube search bar while making a little bit of clickbaity or click worthy. So put an emotional trigger on there that's going to make them want to click because it either spikes their curiosity, maybe they have a difference of opinion on there, something that makes them want to click on your video based on the title. And then you want to do the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the showstopper, or what I call the scroll stopper. And a lot of people put a lot of emphasis onto their thumbnails thinking that's the only thing that will increase and get you more views, but it's not. What actually happens is your thumbnail is the stopper and it makes them read the title. So if you have a killer thumbnail but your title isn't worthy, then they're not going to click on your video. So it's all about the title, thumbnail, and topic packaged together. This way you can get more views. So if you want to see if you're doing this correctly, let's dive into your analytics to read that chart a little bit better.
Okay, so for your analytics page, go ahead and click on the last 90 days, and then you're going to go to reach, and we're going to look at these metrics right here. So the first one is impressions, and this lets you know how many times YouTube has shown one of your videos to someone. So my videos have been shown a combination of 127.9 thousand times in the last 90 days. And then it lets me know that out of these amount of people, 5.2% have actually clicked on my videos, and so that led to 10.4 thousand views on my channel. So if you want more views, you need to increase these numbers. So the more often your video gets clicked, the more often YouTube will actually show your video to more people. And then if you go down here, it'll actually say impressions and how they led to watch time, and it tells you right here if you want YouTube to recommend your content more. If you click on this, it'll say to increase your click-through rate and your video watch time. So the longer someone watches your video, the more YouTube will start suggesting your video as well. And the more YouTube suggests your video, the more this number increases. So it's all about just working it together and getting these numbers to increase. But if you want to see patterns of what's actually getting you the most clicks so you can continue to do those style of videos, you're going to click on impressions click-through rate, and then you're going to go down to see more. It's going to bring up that secret menu we've been talking about. I'm just going to change this to bar graph so I can read it easier, although you would just scroll down here and you can see. And so basically it lets me know this is my click-through rate here. So my highest click-through rate is 10.1%. So again, if you notice, the top two are similar video styles. So they're both video ideas for YouTube, and they are just broken up per trend. So this is Halloween and this is for fall. So something that I personally do is I will see what is basically in search already before I even make my thumbnail. So if you go to my analytics here for this one, go to detail, and then we'll see what keyword I was trying to rank for, which down here I was trying to rank for fall video ideas. So I ranked number 3, and then I ended up ranking number 1 for trendy fall video ideas. But if I click on this one, we'll notice what's in search, the results, and you'll see that the top videos kind of have like a collage look anyways. So this one too has a collage, this one has a collage, this one has a collage. So I knew these videos were top in search, and that was kind of the trend, but to me it looked a little cluttered. So I wanted to keep the same feel of having a collage, but I wanted to keep it a cleaner look. And then of course I added my font with my colors to keep it my own. And then based off of the titles here, notice all of these ones will say that will blow up. Fall video ideas, that will blow up. So everyone was using the same topic. So I just wanted to say that will get more views. So I wasn't trying to be exactly like them, but it had the same point across, and obviously this one worked.
Okay, so I'm getting subscribers and I'm getting more views, but my watch hours suck. So how do I get 4,000 watch hours really fast? Okay, so I have a difference of opinion on this compared to everybody else that's going to tell you how to get your watch hours fast. And while they tell you to actually make longer videos, I'm gonna say don't do that. And there's a couple of reasons why. People will tell you to make longer videos so you can reach your hours fast, assuming that if you make a 20-minute video, everyone who watches that 20-minute video is going to watch all the way through. But I find a lot of times, especially as a newer YouTuber, when you make longer videos, you are new to storytelling and you don't know how to keep your viewer engaged yet. Even though you're making a 20-minute video, they're only watching for like a minute or so, or 10% of it, which is not helping you get your watch time faster. If you produce a 10-minute video and say they watch 50% of that, well, that's 5 minutes compared to the 10% of your 20-minute video. So really, instead of looking at the length of the video you're making, you need to look at the length of time your audience is watching, known as your audience viewer duration. So if you can get your retention rate up and your average view duration up, then you're going to reach your 4,000 hours a lot faster. Let's dive into your audience retention rate to see what you can do to adjust to make sure people are watching your video a little bit longer.
Okay, so from your main channel analytics, you can again change this to the last 90 days, and then you're gonna wanna go to your engagement tab, and this is where you're gonna find your information on your average view duration. When it comes to your watch hours, you do need 4,000 in the last 365 days to either enter into monetization or stay monetized. And to check that, all you need to do is go on the drop down menu and select last 365, and then it'll tell you what your hours are. All right, so one thing from here, it says that I am down 4%, but something that really fluctuates my average view duration is the fact that my videos are drastically different lengths. I have some videos that are around 4 minutes long, and then I have other videos that are around 12 minutes long. So if I produce more shorter videos in this period than I did the last period, this is just going to be known to go down. So one thing I really look at, instead of looking at the minutes, I really look at the percent that it's being watched, and I aim for anything over 45%. I'm going to go back to overview, and from the last 90 days, if you scroll down, it tells me my top videos in this period. And so you'll notice next to that actually has a percent. So I will look to see which of my videos has the highest percent viewed, because this is a pattern or a structure that I want to make sure I incorporate more often. So there's something about this video that kept viewers on longer. So if you want, you can click on this video here. I'm just going to open up a new tab though. And then again, you're gonna go to engagement and you're gonna notice a box that says audience retention rate. So this is pretty much what you want, is a straight across line. It's starting to dip down a little bit, but this is normal and this is definitely what you want. Of course, you want anything over 45%. So I got really close on this one. You can click see more and it'll actually give you a better graph. One thing I'll notice here is I was able to hook viewers in the first 30 seconds. I only went down from 91% to 66. So less than 30% of people left. So this is pretty good. Then you'll notice that there's other things such as spikes here. So this was at 42 and then it went up to 46. This could be a number of things. Either people skipped forward because you notice that you lost someone here, but then it kind of goes back up to the same percentage. So people could have scrubbed forward, meaning that the information that was in here just wasn't captivating them enough, or they scrubbed back because they wanted to know more information. So you can go ahead and click on here and then you could just play it and see what was being said, or what did I do? Was I staying on one topic for too long before moving forward? Or you can also click on here to say like, okay, is there something that they had to go back on? Is this where I switched scenes or information that they wanted to go back and review? And this is also a really good way if people are scrubbing back to see, is this something that I can make additional follow-up information on another video on?
Okay, I think I'm finally getting. So what if I don't want to rank in search? How do I get suggested? All right, so if you guys are new to my channel, I am all about helping content creators understand the YouTube algorithm so they can rank and search and grow. But I do understand that there is an importance when it comes to suggested videos, because I've actually had a ton of videos go viral through suggested traffic. And if you can actually rank your videos and get suggested traffic, it is a powerhouse tool and you will definitely gain more views, more subscribers, and more watch time and get monetized a lot faster. So something I find though is that content creators put too much power on trying to get suggested on other people's videos, and they forget you can get suggested on your own videos, which is actually more powerful because, like we talked about earlier, when it comes to your viewers watching more of your videos in a row and extending your watch time a lot faster, well, the same thing kind of happens when they watch your videos in a row. YouTube is going to suggest more of your videos to more people rather than another creator, because eventually if you can start getting suggested on your own, you'll definitely start getting suggested on other people. But let's dive into your analytics to see how to get suggested on your own content as well as on other creators' content.
Okay, so from your channel analytics, you're gonna wanna go ahead and select the last 90 days and then go over to where it says reach and scroll down until you see traffic source suggested videos. Then you're gonna wanna click see more, and it's gonna bring up that chart again. And this is going to tell you all of the videos that are suggesting other videos of yours, including your own. So this one here is somebody else's video. And then you'll notice that I have my own videos right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I have 7 videos in a row that are all on my top 10 suggesting my own content. And this again is another good thing, because this means that as soon as someone's done watching one video, they watch another one of my videos. And you want that to happen because the more often people watch your videos in a row, the more often YouTube is going to suggest more of your videos. Another thing you want to do if you want to get suggested more on other people's is you can see who is suggesting your videos already, and then see if you can create follow-up videos of what they've already created. So for instance, on this person, you're going to see a watch video on YouTube. You can go ahead and click on this. I'm going to go to this person's channel. We're going to go to her videos, and then I want to see what type of videos she makes, and is there anything on her channel that I can create a video that is similar to. So again, getting suggested is all about creating similar videos to those that are already suggesting you, or similar videos to your own, such as these that you can stick in a playlist. So this way, once they're done watching one video, YouTube is more likely to recommend your second video. Okay, when it comes to being recommended or getting suggested, this is what I'm talking about. So when these videos appear, this is YouTube suggesting these videos to me. So the more of these squares that you take up, as you can see, this is my video here, and this is a really good example of creating a video that is super similar to the one that they're watching will get suggested on the end of this video. So just keep an eye out in this section on what videos are being recommended. This way you can create those follow-up videos or videos that are similar to other YouTubers in your niche.
Again, knowing how to read your YouTube analytics is going to be a huge game changer when it comes to growing on YouTube. And watching this playlist with all the other female creators on how to grow on YouTube in 2020 is also a really great way to do that. Let me know in the comments below what you currently have questions on when it comes to reading your YouTube analytics. And for more simple strategies to grow on YouTube, you can check out this video here. Now get out there, make some content, and let's grow together.